Everyone in this room has a story to tell. They are heartbreaking stories because we know how to prevent the devastating effects of bleeding disorders. We know treatment can mean the difference between life and death. We must close the gap between those who receive treatment and those who do not. The World Federation of Hemophilia has a systematic plan. Country by country, we are determined to close the gap.
We are traveling today to Kaolack. Kaolack is a city located in around 200 kilometers from Dakar, the capital of Senegal. And we are going to look for a 10-month-old boy diagnosed as A hemophilia 2 months ago. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, non? Ça va, ñu fi?
Ça va bien?
Ça va bien, excellent ci bi.
In 1990, all our patients were mostly adolescent or adult because there were no diagnosis. All the cases recognized were handicapped. Many cases died. Many have died.
Ah? Muy wax du no piki dafa ragal. Waa jeex na fii nii côté bi fii. Gis nga. Ak bii aussi waa yii moom mi ngi tane sax. Léegi solo la ko daal sax ay kawaas rek laa koy sol. Waaw. Dafay xool rek. Avenir.
Moom il faut ñu jox ko ay facteurs.
Waaw.
Donc lii kañ la woon mooy bi mooy bu bële passé.
Ah non avant boobu. mooy bu bindee doon fekk ko si yow.
waaw. D'accord. Loolu par exemple bi mu commencé ñaata temps la def pour nga ñëw Dakar.
Loolu dafa am rek ma jël 2 jours lijjanti xaalis ñëw Dakar. Waaw.
After the injury, it has a long time to wait for to have because this is a situation we found many times.
Sama jëkkër nekku fi réew ma la nekk te vraiment frais yeeg déplacement beeg affaire hôpital bi métti na kon bu ma sañoon daal moom.
I think Mohammed has a chance, but he have many risks. Mohammed can die every day by a severe hemorrhage, like cerebral hemorrhage, when you have no access to treatment as you need. I think it is important that Ministry of Health make the factors products available nationwide.
You can invest in machine, you can invest in treatment protocol, you can invest in medications, but the most rewarding is investing in people, doing good training and giving good education to people. And one example is Dr. Saludio.
Ça va? Et les vacances, ça s'est bien passé?
Ça s'est bien passé.
Ah, bon, j'aimerais après nous à côté de
D'accord.
Bachivi.
Ok, merci.
Allez, merci.
Merci,
bien.
allez, au revoir.
bonne
Allez,
journée.
bye bye.
So he is now the general director of the National Blood Transfusion Center in Dakar, which is responsible for the whole blood transfusion services all over the country.
I began my internship in 1992 in this center. I chose to specialize in hematology. I was very excited by this disease, hemophilia because it was rare. It was rare. In this time, we have just around 20 patients.
Dr. Diop started as a fellow for the World Federation of Hemophilia in the year 1999, when he was invited to receive a 6-week training fellowship in the pediatric hospital in Paris.
In my arrival in Paris, I understand the first time what means a comprehensive care center. It is amazing that in one center, you can have many activities, and each activity is an important activity. When I returned to Senegal, we began to organize around the hematologist. And in this center, we have clinic for patients. The orthopedist come, we have dentists, we have nurse who play a real role. And we have lab. One thing I learned in Paris is organization.
In our efforts to improve care in the West African countries, we started a medical training partnership between the center in Dakar, where Dr. Diop is the director now, and the Hemophilia Treatment Center, Necker, in Paris.
J'ai besoin de ce que je vous ai apporté. Voilà. J'ai rencontré Saliou à l'hôpital Necker, où il venait apprendre, parfaire son apprentissage dans l'hématologie.
We match 2 centers, one in an established country and one in an emerging country. And then the established center will help the emerged center to develop the work in hemophilia care. They stayed as a twinning partnership for about 4 years.
Pour moi, ça a été une expérience fantastique de participer à ce twinning à Dakar. Donc, la technique que je vous montre aujourd'hui est en fait une technique semi-quantitative. Ça, c'est très important. Merci.
When we start a twinning partnership, the first step is need assessment. So Dr. Rothschild identified that there's still some need to improve the lab diagnosis. She identified the need for physiotherapy and carriers detection and women with bleeding disorders.
Je pense qu'il est aussi très important de participer à la création, au développement de nouveaux centres d'hémophilie.
The WFH has established many kinds of training, and that's why we are here now for this West African physiotherapy training workshop. 6 countries are represented in this workshop. In addition to Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, and Mauritania, is of course the host country, which is Senegal.
Good morning, everybody. Bonjour tout le monde. Vous avez beaucoup d'expérience pour faire la physiothérapie. Pour ça, la première chose, de casser la barrière entre le peur de physiothérapeute de toucher la hémophilie.
Avec une amyotrophie quadricipitale.
We have trainers who are successful in their own countries, and they also have experience overseas, particularly in Africa. They are not paid, they are not remunerated at all. This kind of service is 100% volunteers. These volunteers use their own time, their own vacation, and the federation is strong because of the volunteers, and that's why they are really our most precious resource.
C'est un patient de 20 ans qui présente une hémophilie A sévère. Malheureusement, lui, son diagnostic n'a pas été fait très tôt, ce qui a entraîné un affaissement de l'articulation. Ce qui persiste toujours, c'est de petits saignements avec des douleurs qui sont aiguës.
I've noticed that a lot of Senegalese are involved in physical exercises and all that. Is he involved in any form of physical activity? And if he is, what type?
dama def sport mais bi may am 10 ans 14 ans la arrêté mënatuma def sport.
Sport lan nga daan def?
dama doon football. su ma footballeur après day gonflé mais par lii la woon parents yi dem ba waaw bi ma demee ba yàgg ma arrêté mënatuma daw.
ok mais boobu jeune bi deful dara.
waaw boobu jeune bi deful dara mais daf ma téye woon ma daw.
Là, on a vu des cas déjà un peu plus avancés qui conservent encore la marche. Donc on peut, au regard de ce qu'on a déjà vu, on peut penser qu'il peut continuer à marcher.
Not only am I going to work with a team, but to help in the training of other physiotherapists, because Ghana is a big country. I alone can't treat all the hemophilia patients. So definitely I have colleagues, people I work with, help them, bring them on board and help with the training at the same time, form teams.
The Hemophilia Society in each country is a group of people who see hemophilia as a cause that they would fight for. Patients, parents, health professionals come together to improve the hemophilia care level in the country.
Il y a de cela 3 ans, je suis le président de l'Association sénégalaise des hémophiles du Sénégal. Je suis moi-même hémophile A sévère, parce que c'est une maladie que j'ai connue très tôt. Donc j'ai eu la chance effectivement d'avoir beaucoup de connaissances en hémophilie. J'ai pu aider très tôt les enfants et les parents d'hémophiles au Sénégal. Aliou Diop et moi, on a commencé vraiment à travailler ensemble. Et la particularité vraiment, et qui va même au-delà du simple rapport entre médecin et malade.
You can't deal with hemophilia like just a surgeon who sees just one patient and then forget it. No. If you begin to have a patient of hemophilia, it is a contract you must have with him. And it is a specific and special relation because you see that this boy, you'll have to be with him through the life.
The Senegal Hemophilia Association is a very well-established society in the Federation, but they need more work in terms of the organization. Je voudrais vous remercier pour venir ici. C'est quoi, vous pensez, ça va être l'objectif spécifique?
Que l'association soit forte et qu'elle puisse pousser encore plus par rapport à l'échelle nationale.
Oui. C'est des choses qu'on peut apprendre, comment faire du lobbying, etc. C'est des activités, je pense, dont les membres de l'association ont besoin.
Ça, je pense que c'est très essentiel pour pousser le gouvernement. Hemophilia needs constant advocacy, constant lobbying with decision makers in the country to convince them to give much more attention to hemophilia patients.
Aujourd'hui, nous allons rencontrer le gouvernement une seconde fois. Il est important pour le gouvernement de comprendre que l'association sénégalaise des hémophiles a des partenaires.
Comment va-t-il? Ça va bien? Ils sont au courant au cabinet.
They're going to meet with the Ministry of Health in order to ask them to put more efforts to improve the hemophilia care, particularly in providing the treatment products.
Monsieur le professeur Diop, mesdames, messieurs.
Déjà présenté, c'est la...
A successful hemophilia team in one country needs to be what we call the winning coalition. The Hemophilia Society, the health professionals, and the government. If you have all these three working together, 100% guaranteed that they are going to get good hemophilia care in the country.
Il est très très important pour nous, malgré toutes les démarches, d'avoir votre appui.
C'est-à-dire que nous sommes réceptifs, malgré nos charges, nous sommes attentifs et réceptifs vraiment à votre plaidoyer.
Merci beaucoup.
Here is for consultation for outpatients. And in this area, we will have the bed and monitoring system. In 1990, we have 20 patients. In 2010, we have diagnosed 260 patients. 20 years, we make large improvement in the number of recognized cases. And we hope that this improvement will be also continuing.
The work we are doing in Senegal is being done in country after country all around the world. We are making a difference.
Is there a motion to accept Ghana as an associate NMO, proposed by Denmark, seconded by Kuwait? Thank you. All those in favor? Thank you. The motion is carried. Motion to accept Ethiopia as an associate NMO, proposed by France, seconded by Greece. All those in favour? Is there a motion to accept Suriname as an associate NMO?
Through the work of the WFH, you can work practically everywhere to bring these countries or the hemophilia community in one country to a better level. You need a good organization, good plan, good people to do it, and then the way we go.